Nobody. Hello, Eleanor. Hi, pretty girl. Yes, buddy, I know, I hear you. I'm looking at Eleanor. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, Daddy? The two of my cats sitting in close proximity, which seems like a miracle. Although filming it makes Eleanor uncomfortable. Sorry, honey. Hi, Eleanor. We're going to take a little face. We're going to take a little nap before my red-eye tonight, but we're going to take advantage of this little time and play. Although Eleanor doesn't understand the concept of playing. She catches, but she doesn't release. It's all catch and lick. She's licking the toy, but she never lets go of it. So it's not really playing so much as she's holding it hostage. Arrgh, gimme. Gimme. And Buddy is deciding to go up to one of his many cat trees to nap by himself. Since I'm not playing with him, he's just going to go off and sulk a little bit. Alright, you rest, honey. Let's all take a nap. Hi, Buddy. That white thing is his tooth in case you're having a hard time. Oh, there's his eye. He is resting. Oh, and he's telling me, stop it, Daddy. Stop it. I'm not. All right. We should get up soon, honey. We should get up soon. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. It's the truth. Okay, let's get up. Let's get up. Alright, I'd say it's about 10 minutes later. My hand is still stuck in here, but I really do have to think about getting out of bed. Alright, it's time to get out of bed. I've had a very good nap in preparation for work tonight. It's very windy outside. The windows are rattling a little bit, so Eleanor got up to investigate. She spent the last couple hours... Yes, I've been in bed for hours today. She spent most of it lying by my side. It was lovely. It was lovely. And Buddy, my little Buddy. Oh, so handsome. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, baby. Your tail's going. She has not been happy with me because I have failed to stop petting her when she wanted me to. She's not happy with me. She's probably very unhappy right now. I'll stop, honey. I'll stop. I gotta take a shower. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I hope you enjoyed the cats. I certainly did. I've had a couple days off in a row. It was just beautiful. Total decompression. I just spent the whole time hanging out with my cats in the day bed or upstairs in bed, playing video games, and, well, that's about it. I'm so terribly exciting. But my report time tonight for work is at 10:39. It is now 9:13 in the evening. So I'm going to run to the airport, grab a quick bite to eat there, hopefully, and then fly off to Charlotte. It's only about a 4-hour flight to Charlotte. I think we're delayed a few minutes for some reason. But I had to stop at Walmart real quick because when I got dressed, I put on the wrong socks. I put on these little no-show socks when I was reaching for ankle socks that would fit with my little ankle boots. I just don't like long socks during the summertime because I already overheat. So I'm wearing these, but these little no-show socks, the ankle boot wore in my ankle and it was like gonna bleed, I swear. So I know you're so pleased you clicked on this video. So I bought some ankle socks here at Walmart, and I bought some emergency food to throw in my suitcase in the event that I don't leave the room. My plan is to hit a museum because Charlotte has some beautiful museums. So we hopefully will see another museum. But just in case I don't, and the weather's not fantastic, I have some emergency food in my suitcase. If I don't want to eat at the hotel itself, we do get a fair discount there. So blah, blah, blah. Let me get to the airport and hopefully have enough time to grab a bite or grab a coffee. So I will see you shortly. Enjoy. Enjoy. Why did I say that? Hey guys, how are ya? So I got randomed, of course. I think my teeth are loose. I have to fix that in the bathroom in a few minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I got randomed, of course, but it wasn't that bad. It was nice and fast. Yeah, they're loose. And then one of the passengers was helping me out with getting me trays and stuff, and it was just very strange. Usually they look at me like, ah, you're cutting in line. Oh, they're very loose. All right, let me go take care of my teeth. What a thing. And I'll see you later. I forgot, I just saw Shella. Some of you have just recently commented on a video that's probably a couple of years old now. One of my coworkers, Shella, absolutely beautiful, unbelievably funny, very, very cute. She's a Taylor Swift fan. She's a true Swiftie. I did a video where we were in a store in New York City and she got stuck in a beanbag. Y'all remember that? I just ran into her. She, after we had a Nashville layover, flew back to Nashville because we had gone to a cat cafe. She flew back to Nashville to adopt a cat and brought it back to Las Vegas. And that cat has cost her like $20,000 in medical bills. But yeah, Shella, I just ran into her. And some of you remember her. I adore her. But there we go. I will see you later. Well, we're delayed. We're delayed big time. It's 11:24. And our plane's on the way, I think, from Salt Lake City. The LA flight just pulled in. I think they deplaned, but they're waiting for a captain and a first officer for that next flight. So I have no idea when we're leaving. Yay. So we are running very, very late. We just got on the plane. It is 11:55. We were supposed to have left here quite a while ago. So yay. We're supposed to have a 22 and a half hour layover in Charlotte, where I was hoping to go to a museum, but I don't know. The jury's out because I definitely will need a nap, but the museum closes by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know. I'm glad I bought that emergency food and I have my laptop so I could play a video game, but blah, blah, blah. I will see you in Charlotte. Well, thanks to that nap I had with the cats, a Monster, and 2 Diet Cokes, I got to Charlotte wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, feeling pretty good. I think I'm going to collapse in the hotel room. I hope I can. It would be awful to linger in the room without sleeping. But yeah, it was a nice flight. 120-something people on the plane. Great crew. I think I have a new favorite flight attendant. I think it's Mackenzie. She's working position B, and she's just super nice, so nice. Great stories, just great. Yeah, so it was a nice flight, very nice day. Felt long. It was 4 hours. Yeah, about 4 hours. Blah blah blah. Let me talk to you later. Hopefully after a nap. Right? See you soon. It's not good. I just walked in. My door stayed wide open. So let's do a quick room tour. I've been here a couple times, a handful of times. The rooms aren't bad. The beds are very comfortable. That chair is very Restoration Hardware kind of cool. No strange stains that I can see. The view, the curtains are gross though. That just looks like a giant cobweb. Yeah, trees. That's nice. It's very green. Oh, like I said earlier, the flight was very, very nice. Mackenzie, my coworker, I don't want to share all of her stories, but she has experienced a lot of really interesting challenges in life, and she's really come out on top with each of them. And she's just an amazing person, and you learn that in the first 5 minutes. Unbelievable. So just so pleased I get to work with her in the back. I feel privileged. It's weird. She's just fantastic. So the flight was nice. We had 120
some odd people on board. There were two passengers that stood out in particular. One of them who was sitting probably maybe 4 or 5 rows away from the back where we were. And he got very mad at us and yelled at us while we were doing service, yelled, "Can't you just shut up?" or something like that. He wanted to sleep, and I understand that. And we weren't loud. I am loud, but we weren't loud. We're in the back. We're talking normally. It's a work day for us. We can't sit here remaining silent for 4 hours. I will fall asleep, and I can't if I want to keep my job. But he was just really, oh man, he was so pissed off. And there's a way to talk to a flight attendant when you want them to stay quiet. There is a way, and we're much more receptive to that. I am not receptive to basically being told to shut up. So he didn't appreciate my response, and I wasn't rude. But I was like, "Sir, no, I'm not going to stop talking. This is the beginning of my work day." I do apologize. We do have other completely empty rows in the aircraft if you'd like to move. And I was very polite when I said it, and I meant it. But the other person that stood out was, I don't really remember meeting her, but when doing my aisle walk, we have to do an aisle walk every 10 minutes or so, and there was a woman lying down in one of the seat sections, and apparently she was cold. We don't have blankets, so she unfolded probably 5 or 6 of our passenger safety information cards, unfolded them, and put them across her body. She covered herself up with passenger safety information cards. Yes, she was a very small person, but still, I've never seen someone like basically use those as a blanket. But that was novel. The plane wasn't cold. I don't know why she was doing that, but blah, blah, blah. I was just about to take off my uniform, which is the favorite part of my day. But I'm thinking the breakfast buffet sounded really good right now. I'm hoping to take a 2-hour nap. 2 hours, 2.5 hours at most, because I don't want to sleep too long because I have to wake up very early tomorrow morning. But I'm also hungry, and I'm not going to eat until later on this afternoon. So I think I might just run downstairs for the buffet. We have to pay for it, but this is why I work full-time, right? So I'm going to go downstairs, I think, and have breakfast. Hopefully that will help me feel a little bit more sleepy. I am wide awake, which is kind of dangerous right now. I should be sleeping. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, and I will see you at breakfast. I am doing the breakfast, and part of the reason is look at this bacon. If bacon were artwork, that would be the Mona Lisa of bacon. Oh, so excited. This looks like a mess. That's not as much bacon as it looks like. I might be lying. Little piece of sausage, fake eggs, you can tell because they look like styrofoam. But I have enough hot sauce on there, it should disguise it. And some pancakes. And some juice. Yummy. I will see you later. Fat and happy. Jesus Christ. I make such poor decisions. Oh my God. Hey guys. So the last time I think I saw you, I was at breakfast. Now it is, let's see, hold on. My watch won't, 3:34. It's 3:34 in the afternoon. So I ate a very luxurious breakfast. It was wonderful. Do I sound like Martha Stewart right there? Then I crawled up to my room and I got in bed and lay here. Absolutely just laid here. So the solution is to pull out my cell phone and play a particular game called Robo Defense, which I've had on every smartphone since I had my first smartphone. It's called Robo Defense. Not a commercial. It's not a fun game, but I play it. And if I play it, it's like I end up getting kind of drowsy. It's like almost like meditation in a game. And so I started playing Robo Defense. I played an entire game, no drowsiness. I just lay here, started scrolling on my phone, lay here. And I told Mackenzie, I was like, we should go to the museum by noon. I want to leave here by noon. And, you know, if I'm not sleeping. Yeah, I wasn't even sleeping. Yeah, noon came and went. I texted her saying, I'm not going to go. I'm going to try and sleep. So I slept from probably 1 o'clock to 2:30. I slept like an hour, as tired as I was. But I'm wide awake now, thank goodness. It is 3:34, something like that. I have to wake up in exactly 12 hours, because I've got a really long day tomorrow. So this is like this is the result of my poor decisions this morning. I shouldn't have had breakfast. I should have just gone right to bed and just closed my eyes and tried to sleep, but I didn't. So now I have to somehow manage to recreate in my brain and my body like a full day in the next maybe 5 or 6 hours tops. So when I finally get to go to bed, I can sleep. So I'm refreshed enough to work all day tomorrow. So that is a result of my, again, poor decision making when it comes to sleep. You'd think after 7.5 years of being a flight attendant, I'd know how to sleep for work, but blah, blah, blah. Which brings me to 2 hours and 12 seconds, 2 minutes and 12 seconds of me complaining about my sleep. Someone wrote a comment under one of my recent videos saying, this guy always complains. I wrote, and he shouldn't be a flight attendant. If you don't want to be a flight attendant, stop complaining about, you know, as much as you do. That was the comment. And I wrote a reply saying, thank you so much for watching. And commenting, even a negative comment, produces income for me. It counts as an interaction on YouTube. So anybody who's out there who really I irritate, or you're tired of me complaining, thank you for writing a comment about it, because it makes me money, and I do appreciate that. And to follow up on that point, if I do complain, it's because otherwise nothing happened. Like so nothing, it sounds like I didn't achieve anything if I didn't complain about something today. As a flight attendant, ideally, a passenger gets on the plane, they know what numbers are, and they run sequentially on an aircraft. They can see A, B, C, D, E, F, somehow, you know, numbers and letters, that kind of thing. And they sit in their seat, and they do their part in the flight, which is just basically sit there and get there safely and not cause a scene. That's a passenger's job. And let me take care of them. That's their job. But when they can't do that and they get creative in not doing their job, that's mildly interesting and worth talking about. It's not anything interesting to say, oh, everyone got on the plane, sat down, did their job, didn't break any rules. How boring is that? So the only things I really have to share with you are like funny stories that are actually complaints wrapped up in a story. So does that make any sense at all? If it does, you're probably a flight attendant or a mother of small children or a cat dad. Yeah, so there's my ramble and my rant, all wrapped up in the same complaint. It's a thing. I will see you guys later. I'm going to have some soup in a little while and then start playing my video game, because I can't go a day without playing it. I am wide awake. I sound like I'm on speed or something. I'll talk to you later. Let me get out of bed, too. Put some clothes on. I can't believe I'm going to show this to you. So I just went into the front pocket of my tote bag, just the front pocket, looking for a cutlery set. Oh, there's another one. Huh, I have two of these. I just went looking for a cutlery set so I can eat my lunch, and I'm digging through that pocket going, where is this? I know I have this cutlery set. Where is it? And I found it, and then I'm like, what is all of this crap? Oh, this isn't crap. A subscriber sent this to me. It's a bottle opener. Oh, and that's more denture adhesive. I need that for today. But I'm like, what is this? It's like the equivalent of a flight attendant junk drawer. Tea bags and thermometers and reading glasses and granola bars that are rock hard. Oh, my God. Oh, birthday cards. I always have a birthday card in my tote bag for a passenger. Band-Aids. I mean, what are these? all of this random crap, and there were 300 pens in here too. They had my company name on them. All this stuff. Oh, my God, I'm a mess. All right, hi guys, how are ya? Good evening. It is 8:59, and if I go to bed right now and I fall asleep right now, which is not going to happen, I'd have probably about 6.5 hours sleep before I have to wake up. Again, making bad choices all the time. I still have to clean up my room. I still have like stuff all over the place, including that pile of mess that was in my tote bag. I could clean that up too. So there's no chance of me getting a solid night's sleep. If I can get 6 hours, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But that means I have to be asleep in a half hour. My belly is full. I had some soup. I've been playing this video game, Baldur's Gate. I'm replaying it. I've already beat it once. And I'm probably 50 hours, maybe not that many, maybe 30 hours into the second play. And I realized there's something I should have done probably 20 hours ago in gameplay that I didn't do, that I need to do to get something done that needs to be done. I know. So I think I'm going to start this game over to get that thing done. But I'll do that at home. I'll do that at home. Bids were awarded, so I got my schedule for next month. I got my first choice, and I don't know how I got this line. I don't know, because it seems like it should have gone to a more senior flight attendant, but I got my first choice. I am going to be the third most senior person in the schedule as it stands, so the chance of me flying lead is pretty slim, but the odds of me flying position D, which isn't so bad, is pretty high. I could also potentially fly position C, and I will avoid being position B the entire time, which is it's my least favorite position. But my line gives me 82 hours and 11 minutes credit, which is pretty good. 79 hours and 17 minutes blocked, which is the hours I actually work. 15 days off, 4 trips. They're 4 4-day trips, and none of them seem terribly challenging. The most I have to work is 3 legs. There are a few days where I only work 1 leg, so that's very nice. The first trip, I've got almost an 18-hour layover in Boston, which I'm just going to stay at the hotel because the arrival and the departure times don't make it easy to go into the city. The next day, though, I've got it's a 29-hour and 16-minute layover in Boston as well. I'm thinking of going to Provincetown. I have not been to Provincetown since before I moved to Florida. And I would love to go. It's been a very, very long time, and it's my favorite place in the world. The next trip is a 25-hour layover in LA. I've got a 24-hour layover in Milwaukee. If you know Milwaukee or in Milwaukee and know anything about Milwaukee, and you can make a recommendation on what I could potentially do in Milwaukee, please, can I say Milwaukee again? Please make a suggestion in the comment section below, because I know nothing about Milwaukee. There's a famous cheese shop that's not too far away from our hotel. I don't love cheese, but let's see. The next trip, I've got a 19.5-hour New Orleans layover, which is plenty of time when I arrive and depart to go into New Orleans for the day. New Orleans in August, it might be too hot, but I hate that hotel. I love New Orleans, but that hotel is the worst. You may remember there was a time in that hotel where I was in bed, curled up in my sheets, like in that bed right there, on my phone, scrolling, and a cockroach crawled up my arm and onto my hand while I was in bed. I know New Orleans has roaches. I mean, a lot of the South does. I just didn't expect one to crawl on my hand while I was in bed that day. And then the next, that same trip, I've got a 33.5-hour layover in Nashville. I don't know much about Nashville, and I'm not interested in country music, really. I don't drink, obviously, so I don't know what to do in Nashville. Yeah, I'm just not into country music. I almost went to the Grand Ole Opry once, but they want $35 to walk in there, and I couldn't care less. So I don't know what to do in that there. On the last trip of the month, I've got a 22-hour layover in Dallas Fort Worth, and we stay right in the downtown Fort Worth area. And one of y'all, and I think it's Mrs. BS, I don't know who it is, but someone lives right down the street from her. I remember them saying, once again, you're in my neighborhood, so let me know who you are so we can potentially maybe meet for coffee or something. I don't know. And then I've got a 29, almost 30-hour layover in Richmond the next day. So really nice, long layovers. The trips are fairly long. Time away from base is 76 hours, 81 hours, 81 hours, 77 hours. So the trips are fairly long for me. Usually I like to be about 65 hours, but that just means I'm getting a lot of per diem. So that just means more money for me. So great line, really nice line. There are periods of time where I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days off in a row. So I might try to pick up a 1-day, like a turn, or a 2-day trip on both of those open areas just to make some extra money because I have a feeling I'll be spending some next month. I'd also like to pay off one of my credit cards and get that done too. So blah, blah, blah. Why am I need to stop talking to you and then clean this room and go to sleep. So I will see you tomorrow bright and early. All right. Toodaloo. Good night. All right. Good morning, guys. Hi. Just checking out the room, making sure I didn't leave anything behind. And straightened up as much as I can. I like to straighten up before I leave my room so the housekeeping doesn't really have to do stupid things. So let's see. I got to sleep probably about 10 o'clock. I took a sleep aid about 9:30. Got to sleep about 10. Woke up, I'd say 1:30 and then about 2:30 because there were some intoxicated guests running up and down the hallways. So I became a little old lady and opened my door and goes, "What are you doing? It's 2. Blah, 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 blah." It stopped. And then I went back to bed. So I didn't get the best sleep because I made poor decisions as usual about sleeping, but I think I got enough sleep. And I've got lots and lots of magic caffeine in my tote bag. So there we go. Let's get this day started. We're flying, I think, to Tampa, then I think Detroit, and then Vegas. Very long day, but we're back home by mid-afternoon, so there's a silver lining in there. So let's get the day started. So you hear this? There's a group. It's a group over here. Stoned or whatever. It is 4:13 in the morning. These are the people who've been running up and down the hallway all morning. So apparently no one on my crew really got enough rest. It's difficult to get in the mid-morning and then sleep appropriately and then have enough sleep, that evening. It's a hard thing to sleep as a flight attendant, and we all suffered. Apparently, people running up and down the hallways, drunk, loud. So we're all going to be on the same struggle bus, I think, but we'll make it. Nothing better than a brand new plane. Although, because it's so new, there's no Wi-Fi. Oh, look, someone left their little flash doll. Aww. Don't need this? I'll take them. So, hey, how are you? That first leg of the day, 1 hour, 11 minutes, super easy. Everyone behaved, nothing to say. My crew's awesome. Mackenzie's the best. We're just having a nice time. Sleep deprivation has not hit yet, but it will. I'm prepared for that. I've got extra caffeine. But yeah, it was a nice flight. Short. Our next one from Tampa to Detroit is going to be 2 hours and 9 minutes, I think. So I'll see you in Detroit. Right. Well, that flight was all right. A bunch of people getting up during turbulence when they shouldn't have. It was not safe. One kid, oh, that's bad. That's awful. Oh, thank you. This poor kid threw up all over the floor. It looks like slime. Back in the 80s, remember the toy? It was like a big cup of green slime. Yeah, it was bad. Poor thing. Yeah, so 2 hours and 9 minutes was that flight. And our next flight is blocked at like 4:15 or something. So, oh my God, it's a very long day. But we might have a chance to grab a bite to eat between plane changes. We're changing planes. So I will see you later. The handsome buddy sees a pigeon outside. His frozen stock still looking at the... Oh, he's moving now. Where'd it go? I guess the pigeon left. Hi. Hi, handsome. Hi. My handsome boy. We just got home. Well, I just got home about 20 minutes ago. Gave the cats their treats. I took off my uniform as fast as I could, and we all just jumped in bed. Buddy just took off, and he's hanging out the window looking at a pigeon out there. But yeah, we had a nice day. I'll give you a synopsis of the day later. My handsome boy. She's like a vibrating pillow. I love you, Ellen. Oh.
Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to my car, Sheeny. As you can tell by my energy level and my outfit, I have had a nap since I saw you last. Last time I saw you, I think we were changing planes in Detroit, and I was jumping on the struggle bus with the rest of my coworkers. All four of us were subject to rowdy, rambunctious hotel guests. None of us really got to sleep. So I wrote a little juicy Crew Connect report so that the company, the hotel, and the union understand what that environment is like in that hotel. It's pretty consistent. So next time we look for new hotels in that area, they'll use that information to help, you know, fine-tune our options. God knows there's 1,000 hotels around Charlotte. Where were we? Were we in Charlotte? Yeah. The last leg of the day was easy. 4 legs, 4 hours. I can't even think. 4 hours. Nobody had a heart attack. No one overdosed. Easy. Easy day. Easy day. The hardest part was staying awake. Honestly, that was the hard part. So we supported each other in that. When you see someone getting really drowsy, like, hey, do you want a Diet Coke? Do you want to take a walk? Tell each other a story. So, because you have to stay awake and remain vigilant, because anything could happen. And you can't be in your jump seat like this if something important happens, you know. Yeah, a really good day, good trip, good crew, great crew, particularly Mackenzie. I think I've mentioned her like 1,000 times. Everyone was great. She was just extra special. We had to work with each other quite a lot during this trip. What else is there to say? So I got home after work. I was home by probably 3:15. Stripped off my uniform as fast as I could. Jumped on my day bed with the cats and some treats and took a nice nap. And I am just coming home from Sprouts, where I picked up some snacks for myself, some food for myself. And there we go. So I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Well, I stop off at my post office box down here, my mailbox. And yeah, thanks for joining me on this trip, and I will see you again very soon. All right, bye, fly safe.